Hi everybody, it's me, Jules. I had to take my glasses off. The sun is at just such an angle that no matter where I sit, I'm going to get bounce. I've got my earphones on today and my mic because our blower is, where is it? It's up here somewhere. That blower, it's blowing and it's just really too hot to turn it off. I wanted to share something a little bit personal with you guys. I had an aha moment this morning, and I have a tendency to let titles define me. An example of this is even with my Monat business. I'm just a market partner. At my day job, I am just a supervisor. Now, that's not to say that either one of those positions isn't crucial in its own way, but I had made the mistake of letting that just define me at my day job. Now, part of my responsibility is to go to a morning safety huddle at 8:30, and we meet with vice presidents of nursing, department directors, department managers, and consequently, I'm the only supervisor that regularly goes to this meeting. And it's, like I said, every day, and we discuss safety and things that happen that affect safety, and we discuss our staffing and how that relates to, well, safety. In my previous position with the same organization, I was involved in a lot of the environment of care for the Joint Commission, which here in the States is an accreditation company that ensures that the hospitals get their Medicare and Medicaid payments. And there's a lot that goes into that. There are certain safety issues you have to take into consideration. Your fire egress doors, your signage, your construction safety measures, because there's always something being built, at our hospital. So with that in mind, I got several complaints over the past couple of weeks from my transporters. They are finding that it's really hard to maneuver beds and stretchers with patients in them down the halls, because on the left side of the hallway there might be an isolation box where they keep the gowns and the gloves and the masks and the wipes and whatnot for isolation or contact patients. On the right side of the hallway there might be a WOW, which is basically a computer on wheels that allows the nurses to go to the patient rooms and key in their information to their charts. Sometimes you'll see housekeeping carts in the middle of the hallway. Sometimes you'll see the big food and nutrition tray carts, and they're huge, that carry all the trays for all the patients' meals on that floor. So it's like having to go through a maze, and these beds that we push, they aren't light and they don't steer the best. So this is a problem, and I know from past experience that the Joint Commission frowns upon things being on opposite sides of the walls in the hallways or in the middle of the hallway. So I had to bring that up in the safety huddle this morning. Now, for the first time as a supervisor, just a supervisor, I didn't jam up, because I don't speak well in front of groups, especially groups of people that are, VPs of nursing, or, the CEO, or, whoever. And so I just actually spoke and told them that this is a problem, and that I'm asking their help to make their staff aware that this is, A, Joint Commission issue, and we're in the window for our upcoming inspection, and that B, it's really hard on our patients to have to be zigging and zagging in these beds. We want to try and make our route as straight and as smoothly as we can for the patients. Some of them are in pain. Just even a bump over the carpet to the floor is enough to make them say, ow. But the thing that was funny this morning, or unique about this morning, is that I wasn't A, afraid to talk to these people, and B, I actually knew what I was talking about, and they all actually listened, and there was some nodding in agreement, and that was a first. Now, I attribute this, and I call it, I just found my voice. I attribute this benefit to my Monat business, because during the past couple of weeks, I started doing these lives. I started reaching out and getting outside of my comfort zone. I've started making new friends, striking up conversations with perfect strangers, which is just absolutely bizarre. But because of the challenges that we have with our Monat businesses, I have been able to branch out, find my voice, find a new confidence that I didn't even know that I had. And I'm actually really proud of myself for that. And I have really been doing myself a disservice by referring to myself as just a supervisor or just a market partner. I want to be an MMB or better sooner, and yes, it gets frustrating when you plant all the seeds and the seeds don't sprout and you're hitting brick walls and you're not getting the feedback from your follow-ups that you would like to have. And that those things are going to happen, okay? Let's just be real. It's not all, unicorn dust and rainbows every single day of our lives in any business. So by allowing myself to be defined by my title, I basically, I made myself smaller. And that was not anybody else's doing but my own. So finding my voice felt good. I didn't die of embarrassment. I didn't blush. I didn't break out in a sweat. The floor did not open up and swallow me like so many times I wish that it would. So that is an added benefit to me. For somebody who won't speak in front of a group, to just put that out there and have it received that way, that was a boost. And I don't know that prior to 2 weeks ago, I would have been able to put it out there the way that I did. I probably would have just gone to my boss and say, hey, could you put it out that's and such that, this is an issue. So I'm really excited that I got to do that today. I'm not just a supervisor. I just happen to wear that title, but I'm good at what I do. I know my stuff. I know what our patients need. I know what my transport team needs. So just because it's a supervisor on my badge doesn't make me any less knowledgeable about what it is that I do. Just like only having an MP in my title with Monat doesn't make me any less qualified. It doesn't make me any less knowledgeable than anyone else. I have the same opportunity to work my business as anybody else does. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Sometimes, I know it can be frustrating. I get frustrated. I'm human, but that kind of is just encouraging because my personal growth is being affected by being challenged with our company. And that actually feels pretty darn good. So with that, I'm about to sign off. I hope to see many of you, if not all of you, hint, hint, at tomorrow night's live Meet Monat event here on Facebook, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, and then the other 2 time zones do the math. I think we talked about that last night. So I wish you all a very happy hump day evening, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.